Everything started when I saw Summer in Youth. They were the featured band at the open mic, and I remember it was a very big event. A lot of people came out, and I hadn't seen them before, I hadn't heard them, and they had a lot of good songs, a lot of singable songs. A lot of people were really getting into it, and there was like this experience that was being had by everyone there. And I remember leaving that show thinking, this is a band that I need to work with. And I remember for about 2 or 3 months, every time I saw John at the open mic, I would just go up to him and be like, we should do an album together. And over the course of 3 months or so, I wore him down, and he finally said, all right, let's do an album together. Let's do it. Let's go. And I don't regret that at all. That was a great experience. The reason why I specifically wanted to work with them on that group of songs was because I saw how effectively it was delivered live, and I knew exactly how I was going to record it, how I wanted to approach it, and how I was going to work with each member of the band and put it together. That's the only time that's ever happened where I've seen a band and right away I knew exactly how I could contribute and how it was going to happen. Like, I knew right away that it was going to be a live sounding album. It had to have that energy to it. And sometimes we had to turn the amps up really loud to actually feel it. You want that power to translate, but you also need to feel what you're doing in the moment too. It's always fun to work with analog gear. There's something special that it brings to the table because it is a little bit unpredictable. It's not computer software, it's not going to work 100% of the time. And sometimes when it's not working, that's actually when it is working. We have a tape machine over here that we used on every vocal track during mixdown. We'd bounce all the vocals through it. And notably, we also used it on the end of The Holiday. When everything was breaking apart and exploding, that was the machine just being misused. Another fun piece of gear that we used on the album was this reverb box. It's a great thing. You can put anything through it, and if you don't like it, you just give it a little smack. There was one time when John forgot which fret the capo needed to be on for his guitar, and we got this amazing guitar take, and then Sean comes back with burritos, and we're all like, yay, we got the work done, let's listen back while we eat. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, nope, wrong key, let's start over. There were a lot of changes that happened during that process. Like, we easily could have called the album Changes. There was a lot. Every single person in that band went through something. They came out a different person at the end of the experience, whether it was personal or work or relationship or something else. There was each person had a milestone that they reached. The album release show was great. It was a celebration for the band and myself. It was a very long process getting everything together to the point where we were able to do a release show, and it was nice. We had a few rehearsals together to get comfortable with how the album came together and to be able to present that live. I really think the legacy of that album is everyone finding the proper breathing room to make something happen and being comfortable with it. Would I do it again? Definitely.